Hello, this is Roman Kashikar, RIT's Computing and Information Sciences librarian. And this is the first in our Level Up virtual series. So welcome to the virtual audience, whoever may be watching this session. These are meant to be a series of relatively brief sessions on things that the library can provide for you that you may not know about already. That we hope that they're new to you, that they're not the same old, this is how you get a journal article, this is how you find an ebook. These are some of the other more unique things that we offer. And today's session is about our subscription to LinkedIn Learning. And if you can see on the shared screen, I have the LinkedIn Learning homepage up here. Of course, it's inviting you to start a free month or buy for your team, but the good news is, as an RIT student, you are able to use LinkedIn Learning at no cost to yourself. What is LinkedIn Learning? Well, it offers video courses on a number of topics. Find the right, over 15,000 courses, dozens of new ones added each week. Topics, this is not even close to a comprehensive list. These are just some of the popular topics. Project management, programming languages, illustration, spreadsheets, data analysis. So, what can you use LinkedIn Learning for? Well, one of the things that we found often in the years that we've offered this LinkedIn Learning subscription is that you can learn lessons using LinkedIn Learning that you end up using in your courses. Many faculty will post a LinkedIn Learning content to my courses as an assignment for you to learn on your own time, and then come to class prepared to work on a particular topic or in a particular application. So as just an example, you can be assigned to watch a LinkedIn Learning course by following the links from my courses to get training on how to use a particular software application. And that can be watched in LinkedIn Learning, and then you can come to class ready to work hands-on with that application. There are many examples of RIT faculty doing just that. But you're certainly not limited in this way. You can learn on your own time. There are many topics that are not covered in class, in any of your classes, that can be found in LinkedIn Learning. These range from things like learning new professional skills, those soft skills that employers really desire, things like certification exam preparation, if you're preparing to get some sort of a credentialing for a position that you may be applying for, and many, many things related to career development. Outside, again, of the skills that you're learning in class, it's preparing you on how to be an employee eventually after you graduate from RIT. So take advantage of using LinkedIn Learning when you are an RIT student. So we have a couple of ways to get at this, and I will show you the preferred method, particularly the very first time that you log in, to set up your LinkedIn Learning at RIT account. But first I want to tell you all about a very important web guide. On our info guide site, there is an Accessing LinkedIn Learning at RIT site. And we will also have our own Level Up virtual guide page that will have a link to here, as well as where you'll find the link to this recording. So that will be there for you to use at any time. It has all of the instructions on how to get started, and we'll go back and refer to this again later in today's presentation. But primarily what you want to do is access LinkedIn Learning through our library website. And to do that, at the RIT Libraries website, switch the search to databases. And you can type in LinkedIn or LinkedIn Learning. Either one will work. And that gives you a properly authenticated link that will go through RIT's single sign-on. And this is what you really want to use. So clicking that link takes you to the RIT login screen. And then I don't have any kind of a test account, so I actually have to log in with my own RIT account. Now, the very first time you do this, if you haven't already done this, you will have a LinkedIn Learning account created on the RIT subscription that is tied to your username and password. So that's great. Momentarily, I just want to go back to the, I lost my info guides page here. Somehow I lost the info guides page, which is very important. I just wanted to point out that there are many more details about how to sign in and register here. There is also quick access to LinkedIn Learning. If you're ready, start here. That's that same link that goes to the RIT login screen. And there's also instructions access from RIT websites. Go to the library website if you're a student or faculty member. Access from the product website. There's some special considerations there. And then the last thing I want to draw your attention to before we actually begin working in the LinkedIn Learning environment itself, there are mobile apps for Android and iOS devices that you can install and connect to your RIT subscription this way and have LinkedIn Learning with you wherever you go. So there's some step-by-step instructions on how to do that. So the mobile apps have proven to be very useful for students in the past as well. All right, so here I am logged into LinkedIn Learning. To find and manage content in here, you can search for anything you want, and it's remembered some previous searches that I've done, but I want to draw your attention to the Browse menu. Browse by three main big categories. The three main categories are business, creative, and technology. So that gives you a sense of what kinds of information and what kinds of lessons can be found just by looking at those three main categories. And each one of these categories is further subdivided into subjects, software, and learning paths. So under business, the subjects would be topics like career development, software, things like Excel and Google Analytics. Learning paths may be something that's less self-explanatory. A learning path is a curated collection created by the people at LinkedIn that provides a series of courses, some of them spanning many, many hours cumulatively on how to become a small business owner or something else. And as you've seen, also the creative category also has subjects, video, photography, graphic design, software. You'll find things like Illustrator, InDesign, Photoshop, and learning paths. Become a motion graphics artist, become a video editor. Technology, the same thing. The subjects here would be kind of what you might expect. Software development, IT, mobile development, and so on. And again, I would expect that for some of you, you would find things that relate to your courses in here, but for others, you would find things that you would not learn in the courses you're taking at RIT. Software, again, Java, Python, SQL, learning paths, again, those curated collections that provide sequential courses within the LinkedIn Learning system that allow you to train yourself on how to become a full-stack web developer or become a data scientist. Some great content here can be found, and it's all available to you for as long as you are an RIT student. Now, that is something I do want to re-emphasize. Current students have access to LinkedIn Learning. This does not carry over after you graduate. Other features that you can find in here, under, it says me, your profile. So I have not connected a LinkedIn profile, so it's a little bit generic. If you do connect a LinkedIn profile, this will actually look like your profile picture. But it says that I'm myself, I'm from Rochester Institute of Technology, that's my organization, and then my learning has a lot of really useful things here. Anything that I have in progress that I have started but not finished is saved here, so I can go back and keep going from where I left off. I can save courses that I want to go and watch from start to finish, or even jump into and look at different parts of. And I believe you can even save a single video lesson from within a course that just focuses in on that one thing that you need 5 minutes of explanation on. So here are some courses that I've saved for myself. And you can also personalize by looking at skills that you're interested in. So that's it says skills under your profile here, but it's really skills that you're interested in. So I've added personal development, but I could add leadership or databases or design, or even get really specific. Say I want to be the Microsoft Excel expert in my organization. I can add Microsoft Excel. What happens then is that LinkedIn Learning will begin to recommend new and existing courses based on the combination of skills that you've identified. So there's a lot that you can, and there are many others too. You can find others that don't show up as suggestions. And you can also, in your learning history, you can look at the courses that you have completed entirely from start to finish. And in that case, you can, because it's completed, you can also download a certificate of completion as well. And I'm not seeing that right here. Learning history. Yeah. So unfortunately,
you'll find it. It's under the More button. Go down into the course and go to the right.
Yes.
Go all the way to the right.
Oh, it's hidden by Zoom. There we go. Download certificate. My apologies. Thank you so much, Jen. There it is. And it was just hidden simply by my Zoom window, and that's why I wasn't able to find it. So here I can go and download the certificate and prove that I've completed a course on a particular topic. You can also create collections. So LinkedIn provides those learning paths, those curated collections. You can build your own. So you can create a new collection, call it whatever you want, and add any number of courses or even individual videos to your liking as well. So I mentioned also that I have not done this myself, but it is possible to connect your personal LinkedIn profile. Now, it's important to access your RIT account first so that that gets set up. And then once you have done that, I'm back on the info guides page. I have instructions here using a LinkedIn account. You're not required to have a LinkedIn profile to use RIT's institutional subscription. If you do have a LinkedIn profile, and I know that many of our students do, you can connect the LinkedIn learning courses you completed through RIT to your personal LinkedIn profile. Why would you want to do this? I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You advertise the skills you've learned to potential employers. You can display those completed certificates on your LinkedIn profile. And you can, to a certain extent, recommend courses to your LinkedIn contacts, although that is of a little bit limited use because any non-RIT contacts that see those recommendations won't actually be allowed to use our subscription. So that's maybe kind of a half a benefit, but I think those other benefits are really useful. So instructions are here. First, log in through the organizational subscription, then connect your personal LinkedIn profile. And then anytime you sign into your LinkedIn profile, you can actually click on Learning in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll go through that login, and then you'll get to watch whatever courses you want. So it provides an maybe even more convenient method of access to the courses that you have than going to the library webpage and looking in the database finder. So I don't believe that we'll have any live questions today, but that's really the basics of using the LinkedIn Learning System at RIT, please go to the info guides page for all of these instructions as well. There are also instructions on how to link directly to a course if you do want to share it, say, with group members that you're working on a group project with. As long as they're RIT students, as you are, then you can do that. And again, the mobile apps have been very convenient, and the instructions here on how to activate your LinkedIn Learning with your LinkedIn profile. Which I know that a lot of students really appreciate being able to do that, and really kind of marketing themselves as having learned additional skills outside of the classroom. So thank you for your attention, and please don't hesitate to contact the librarians. So you can contact me by clicking on chat, email, appointments. And if I'm offline, then you can chat with the librarian who is on duty at any time for quick questions. We're available by email. We're available by appointment as well. So that's all I have to say about the basics of getting into LinkedIn Learning. And I think once you get into it, you'll really find that there is just a tremendous amount that you can learn here.